crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more.
At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team,
Ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
What's going on, guys? Welcome in for another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today, Trentinator. Actually, I have no idea what Trentinator is doing, to be honest with you. But this is what time I decided to was able to make work today. I tried to get 10 a.m., but my wife's like, "Hey, I gotta go someplace. I need you to watch the kids." I said, "Okay, I'm on it." So wow, my beard's looking all straggly today. Oh my goodness. But guys, welcome in. If you haven't been here before, please smash that golden like button, but don't smash it down unless you really want to, but smash it up because that's what we really want to see. Hey, there we go, guys. And we have a subscribe bell. You ring a ding ding and you ring a ding ding, and you can find the subscribe bell someplace over in this corner. If you're on YouTube and over here on Rumble and Kick, they just love us so much that we don't even have to ask for it because we just grow naturally. But if you do want to go over there and follow us, you can. And we appreciate each and every one of you being here. We're here for the community and just to have fun. What's up? He Not You, Muffhead, No All Season 2025. Ooh, Muffhead. He's always coming in with the positive vibes. Today, you guys, I'm not drinking any alcohol right now. I just got some coffee brew. I'm thinking about getting a French press. I feel like a French press would be really nice to start doing on the morning lives. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Should I get a French press and start having fun with that? Experimenting, see what we can get. Excuse me. Gonna open up the news as I'm trying to get my stuff all ready and set up for. I was running a little bit behind today, taking care of the kids. It is currently 79 degrees in my garage, which is pretty cool, man. It feels cool, especially how it's been the last couple weeks. It's been really, really, really hot. I just wanted to give a shout out because last night while we were sleeping, we hit 410 or 410 and a 411 today. So thank you guys who subscribed to our channel last night. It is awesome, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Even Crypto John is bearish. Hey, I don't even follow Crypto John, to be honest with you. Just to be honest with you, a lot of influencers have left not so great taste in my mouth, to be honest with you. And that's why I'm here doing it now, because I've been screwed over by too many influencers, to be honest with you. And so I figured out how to do it and then wanted to show people what I saw. But we're going to flip into the news. I got to change my header. Welcome. We just did that. Now we're in crypto news. Charts TA will be next. All right, we scroll over here. Head over to the news. The news. Shit. Oh, I have to add the screen. I'm like, I am sharing it. Add the stage. Boom. There's the news today. Sweet, 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 sweet. Is the music too loud or too quiet? I just turned it up just a hair. Okay. You know what we didn't talk about yesterday is Labor Day weekend, and it's also a weekend in general, so extra little liquidity. DeFi will survive. Efforts make it a walled garden. Fold CEO. Supreme Court open crypto wallets and surveillance. Privacy must go on chain. Hey, I talked about there's probably what do they call it? Monero like coins. Freaking what am I thinking of? Privacy coins. That's probably gonna become a new narrative going forward in other bull runs. I don't know if we'll make it this year, but we'll see. Pump Fund spend 62 million buybacks to boost pump price. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Let's dive into this one. That's a lot of money for Pump Fund to spend because they don't exactly have a tons of money right now. I wonder how they did that. And Pump Fund has spent over 62 million on buybacks, absorbing 16.5 billion pump tokens in a bid to reduce sell pressure. Pump Fund has spent more than 62.6 million purchasing 626. Isn't that funny? I probably did that on purpose, like Lilo and Stitch. Repurchasing its native token Pump. According to data from Dune Analytics, buybacks have soaked up over 16.5 billion tokens at an average cost of 0.003 cents. As the platform looks to stabilize price action, reduce sell pressure, the buyback strategy uses platform generated revenue, primarily fees collected from users launching meme coins to execute daily token purchases. Daily buybacks have consistently ranged between 1.3 million and 2.3 million over the past week. Dune Analytics data shows since the launch, Pump Fund has generated over 775 million in revenue, according to the data from DeFi Llama. Notably, the platform saw a sharp revenue drop from July 28th to August 3rd. During the time, Pump Fund brought in only 1.7 million weekly revenue, its lowest since March 2024. Meanwhile, the buyback initiative appears to be working. Pump has gained more than 12% over the past month and around 9% over the past week. The token is currently trading around 0.035, up 54% from its August low of 22 cents. Total buybacks. Interesting. Pump Fund. I wonder if they're going to do a burn. They could also do that too. Instead of buying it back, they could just have a burn wallet. That would also work. Pump holders count 70,000. I don't need to read any more Pump Fund tokens. I just wanted to read that. See that. You guys see anything in here that's interesting to you? Should we open it up? Bitcoin price loses key multi-year support trend line and classic BTC fake out. That's not true. Let's check this one out. Here's what happened in crypto today, which that's really early this morning. Why is it not loading? There it goes. Here's what happened in crypto today. We got Indian Court Systems sentenced 14 to life in Bitcoin extortion case. El Salvador splits 678 million Bitcoin across 14 wallets to reduce quantum risk. That doesn't seem that big of a deal to me. I mean, it's still a lot of Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin millionaire like they are. El Salvador has redistributed its revenue reserve holdings into 14 wallet addresses and precaution against potential quantum computing threats. By splitting funds into smaller amounts, the impact of potential quantum hack is minimized. El Salvador's Bitcoin office said in an X Post Friday, adding that each new Bitcoin address holds up to 500 Bitcoin. The Bitcoin office explains that once funds are spent from a Bitcoin address, its public keys are revealed and vulnerable, making a target for quantum computers to crack. Should the technology involve a significant threat into the future, more than 6 million Bitcoin worth around 650 billion could be at risk of quantum computing become powerful enough to crack elliptic curve cryptography keys. Quantum research company Project 11 said in April. However, quantum computing is still far away from being capable of hacking Bitcoin. It said nothing that Bitcoin private key contains 256 bits, and no quantum computing running Shor's algorithm has managed to even crack a 3-bit key yet. Faced with applications influx, Ethereum pauses grant submissions. We read that yesterday. Don't need to read it today. We read the pump fund today. All right, well, there's the news, guys. Unless I'm missing anything, you guys heard anything that I haven't heard of? We can pop it up and take a look. We're gonna jump into the bubbles in just a second. Let me change the tab. I'm doing it all by myself today, guys. Pulling up my big boy pants. Share this tab instead. We're on the month and we're on some weird type of. Hey, is that Turtle Jerry? Oh no, it's just a stable coin. Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know nothing about it. Nothing about it. Hey, look at Crow's pumping, guys. Wasn't Crow down like 18% yesterday from the day before? Yeah, we were at 26 cents, pumped up to 31-ish. We're still in a bull flag, so and that looked like a double top to me. So I'm just careful, guys. Just be careful. The whole market to me does not look bullish. Bit down 10% for the day. That doesn't look like a falling wedge. I don't know what the heck does. What do you guys think? Does that look like a falling wedge to you? Oh my goodness. I wonder if I could zoom this screen in too. It might be better if I can. Oh, that did help. Interesting. You could zoom in just this chart. Actually might be better for you guys. I actually might leave it like that so you guys can see more what's happening. Does it zoom in for this too? Does it need to be zoomed in? Nope. Okay. That doesn't zoom in, but the other part zoomed in. That's pretty good. Do not. Ethernet is so funny. We have not been able to make quantum Tamagotchi yet. I would think it will be a minute or two before quantum computing and quantum mining. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Though, I was watching Joe Rogan talk about quantum computing, and he had some guy on there, and he said that quantum computers were able to move time back 1 second, which is pretty interesting to think about. Momo in the house. What's up, Momo? My Crypto Space UK. Is that a Shiba wife? What's your logo before it? Is Momo that token? I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. Just because I haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not doing numbers. I have no idea, to be honest with everybody. So we're on the daily right now. M-Coin still look hot from yesterday. Weird. It's all zoomed in so you guys can see it better. Like really zoomed in on my screen. Holy cow. That doesn't look like it's up to me. That looks like it's down. It shot up 50%. It's down. That's down 50%, bro. How can you say on the daily with confidence that that's up 15% still? Oh my gosh, look at that meme coin. It shot up crazy high, it dropped. What the hell, man? On the daily, when was that? 2 in the morning? That was literally 12 hours ago. Nobody was awake then. Holy cow, that was right as the stream ended. And we did say yesterday, meme core didn't look like it was priming to move. Conflux. You guys own any Conflux? I do not own any Conflux. Bitcoin up 10%. Wow, that's crazy. I just got the free Bitcoin that I've been mining. All right, let's jump in the charts and see what Bitcoin's doing. Let's switch it off bubbles for now. Oh, we actually forgot to look at one more thing, but that's okay. What are you guys thinking about Bitcoin? I know I was talking about it in our Discord this morning, and to be honest with you, when I first got up and looked at it, we had a rounded bottom, and I was like, we're probably be pumping on the hourly. So wasn't too surprised to see that actually happen. Now look at that mean fake. We actually confirmed a red dot and then pumped. Can I zoom in on this a little more so you guys can see it a little better? Does that let me work? No, you can't zoom in. Oh, that's too bad. I have to really zoom in so you guys can see the data. I don't really like that though. So let me take a look here. The VWAP's playing games. Money flow's been leaving. 1 Bitcoin the 1 hour. We come up, we break tested the 21, came back down, bang, 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 and we ended up breaking above it, trailing up, which is good. Now we're above it. Now we're banging on the door so we don't go down. We didn't break up to our next support or resistance. That's what I meant to say. Stokes RSI low, strength's kind of okay. Looks like we're getting momentum wave to the downside though. It's like freaking a hairline right there. You guys can barely see it probably. We jump over the 4 hour. What we got going on the 4 hour, man? Dude, honestly, it's not screaming strength. Well, on a holiday weekend, why does it not scream strength to us? It's a holiday, guys. We've been in a downtrend. Look at that. We break up, but we don't break up our resistance. But when we break it, bounce off, come back down. Come down, we break up. We didn't even quite make it up to this one right here. We just had a lower resistance level. Towel, what's your thoughts on XRP, bro? Dude, I got it right here, man. It's my biggest bag. Dude, I screwed up, dude. I held with XRP with conviction for years, bro. I used to have 120,000 coins of it. Held it with conviction, and I was buying other stuff. The last pump in May, man, I had my thoughts, my conviction was shaking a little bit, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like influencers as much. That's why I started my trend show, and because he asked me to join up with him, I said, yeah, I will. And dude, KOL's got me, man. Dude, they told me to buy Beam, so I ended up selling a little bit here, buy Beam a little bit here. I still hold XRP, is still my biggest bag, but I downgraded it, bro, and I was told it was a dinosaur coin. You know, frick that, dude. You buy things conviction, you believe it's it, dude. Utility, I think, what will win at the end. And dude, I love XRP, dude. I think it's gonna do numbers. I'm on a $20 price target is kind of where I'm at, but we'll see if it gets there. I think $10 would be pretty conservative this bull run. $20 I think is on the table. It really kind of depends on several scenarios, you know, as always. And it's kind of like a race, you know, as you hit a check mark with a different runner, you kind of be like, okay, well, we hit this check mark now. Here's the scenario. Here's the new scenario. You know, so it's kind of always a risk versus reward. So Bitcoin on the 4 hour, it says it's pumping. The VWAP looks like, to me, it's about to roll over, to be honest with you. So we're kind of like how we have like halfway into this hump right now. It looks more like this type of hump where we're kind of halfway in and we're going to reject someplace to get the red dot and come back down. That's what I'm predicting or projecting. The VWAP's not strong. Stokes and RSI are really good. They're low. They're really low. I'm not gonna lie. The money flow isn't super thick either, but we are below the zero line. The strength is kind of like it's flip flopping, man. It's not. That's a very limp strength right there. I'm asking about right now, brother. Price predictions can vary. I'm asking if you see anything on the chart and see if we are going to 240 again. Yeah, I'll take a look at XRP. Just let me finish Bitcoin up, and then I guess I could do XRP before Ethereum. I believe we looked at yesterday, Mr. Towel. Is it Towel? Did I say that right? It was a tool? I'm not quite sure. Bitcoin, VWAP's breaking up. We're at local resistance. If we can close right here, we'll look okay. We'll look okay for a possible movement to the upside. I'm not convinced yet that we're breaking this downtrend. I think 103 is on the table. Daily's looking pretty spent, looking like we're probably going to go lower on the daily VWAP, coming down, strength coming down. It's 2 days also, almost open doors to the downside. We close in 3 hours. Hey, that'd be a pretty nice candle. We can talk about that later. 3 hour, we also have open doors to the downside, and that doesn't close at least till tomorrow. With the 21, it's pretty hot. It's like I'd almost expect to see the 21 coming back down a decent amount. And right now on the 3 day, we're on average at 110, which we already know for sure that we're going to go down a little lower. You want to take a look at XRP? Yeah, let's jump into XRP. I'll hit it up. I'll hit up the smaller time frames. Are you a trader? Do you trade? Are you scalping? Or are you swinging? Trading. On the 15-minute, we do have more pressure to the downside. We are touching 21. If we break the 21, I would expect us to slowly come back down to the 278 level. VWAP's open doors to the downside. The Stokes and RSI are low. Strength is coming down on the 15-minute. The 1 hour is telling us we're being rejected currently off the 21. Doji candle for trend reversal. The last previous trend was this green one right here. So it's saying we should expect a trend to the downside. Momentum was going up. I'm trying to read it. It's kind of tight right there. It still shows momentum to the upside, but it looks like it's out to me. It looks like the momentum is out. Very low strength. We went from a 15, 4, 5, and 8. Well, that's pretty good, but looks like to me we're rejecting. The VWAP's still above the zero line. Stokes RSI low strength, slightly curved up. Let's check out the longer time frame. Short term, long term, I'm bearish on XRP. The long time frame says we're gaining strength. It says we're trying to gain strength. That's kind of interesting. Look at the VWAP. They wanted to curve down. It decided not to. So we keep going. Strengths RSI curve right up. With Stokes and RSI curving up. Strength slightly curving up also. Double. We have a big green dot, a small green dot with momentum coming up. -7.3, -1. So it looks like the bulls are actually gaining some control. They went from 21, 6, 10, 15. Yeah, they might be reversing it. We got our first big green dot in the 6 hour. That's kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. This is what's either going to happen. We're going to break up or it's going to break down. Break down hard. Break down to, what's our next resistance? It could break down to 250 as a next level of support. The daily shows open doors to the downside, but we almost got a Jesus take the wheel hand, head, and possibly a hand to the upside, but it's still down. We have not confirmed that Jesus take the wheel. I'm just saying it kind of shows a little bit of hopium right there. We have VWAP going down below the zero line, strength coming down. Stokes and RSI still coming down. If you zoom out and we're looking at this daily trend, it does look like we're in the range for 258 level. I'm just being perfectly honest with you guys. You guys deserve nothing from the but the best. And I can't even give you the best, but I'm saying you guys deserve it. I just gave you what I think is the best potential scenario. Now, if we look at it from this point, we're in technically a flag, which is a good sign to see a bullish pennant. Ooh, or a bilateral, maybe a bilateral pennant. That could push us up to 406 level, but we have to stay in here. We could break down below, come down here if we break the pennant, but then we could bounce off it and come back into our pennant like this. Boop, break back in, then we can end up doing that. That would be a good ginormous thing of fear. I'm not saying it's going to play out, Tal. I hope this is actually helping you, helping you make your decisions. The 2 days going to the downside, 3 days still, so it's coming to the downside. The weekly, we've been coming down with this red dot right here on Market Cipher, just like where we got a red dot back here. We actually had a fake out, got a second red dot saying double topping. You should probably get out, and boom. We've been coming down. We got a trigger wave to come up, trigger wave to come down, trigger wave to go up. And now we're having, I wouldn't call this a trigger wave, but it's a momentum where that's taking us to the downside as well. Hope you guys really enjoy XRP. I love holding it. It is my biggest bag. And now, with this crow pump, I actually took some of my crow out and moved it to XLM. So now XLM is one of my larger bags too. I think it's like one of my top 5, which I'm pretty happy about. To be honest with you, I wanted to get XLM for a long time. I didn't have the biggest hope in it when I first got into it, or first heard about it. I thought it was like XRP or XLM. And watching it through this whole market, dude, they really perform side by side with each other, you know, yin and yanging. I didn't go over Ethereum. Let's check out ETH. Really important too, because Ethereum kind of shows you what other coins do. We're gonna read some of this stuff, whatever I was drawing over there. Ethereum on the 1 hour has been coming down. We're in a bullish pennant. Stokes, RSI low, strength kind of like 38. Maybe we get a double top. That'd be kind of nice. If VWAP's kind of looking, VWAP's looking very bland, dude, to be honest with you. Looking very, very bland. We're hanging out in this little range right here of local, range of support. Kind of bouncing off and bing, 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 bing. We haven't breaking below of it, which is really kind of a nice thing to see. I don't mind that, not breaking below. What do you guys think? Should we stay above it or should we break below? We do have a death cross right here. Usually when we get a death cross, we usually get a second leg to the downside. I would expect second leg to the downside on Ethereum. I would say we're in the range of not crazy low, but 4,200. It's still above 4K. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Come to that range too, we can make a low, which could really give us gas to go absolutely nuts. The money flow has been leaving Ethereum. Isn't that interesting? It's like the money flow, development fees, and all that jazz. It said this was the peak, and we've been coming down since. Look at the money flow. Slowly been coming down. Hopefully we can get a reversal right about here and start heading up an aggressive way to hit our paths. I mean, the bulls went from negative 5.0 to a 9. That's not bad in a 12 hour. The bulls are taking a little bit of control. Maybe we get a fake out and come back up. Interesting. I'll check out the daily. I'm watching the blue momentum waves. They've been coming down still. They haven't shown any signs of reversing yet. The VWAP is slightly slanted down still, so it shows more downwards action. Daily, the 12 hour was actually bullish, but the daily and the 2-day are not. 12, 15, 18, 7, 12. Oh no, wait, I can't even see this other one. 1, 7, 12. So it looks like the bears have been getting control. I think, dude, honestly, 3,800. We have the range of 4,200 and 3,200. That's kind of like our target area, I believe, for Ethereum. It's me, man. I guess I need to drink more coffee. It looks like we've been coming down. We're going to be coming down. We'll probably meet the 21 and then maybe bounce off it like how we see in the other shorter time frames. Bounce. We bounce off it. 21's like a magnet. It always likes to pull you in that direction. What else should we take a look at? Is anybody in here a Cardano holder? What's your guys' perspective on Cardano? You love it? You hate it? You don't have enough? You're glad you never bought it? You think Midnight's going to do good? You think Midnight's going to do bad? We're zooming in on the smaller time frames. 15 minutes. Looks like it wants to flip. Oh, no, that was 1 hour. Sorry. Oh, that's it? That's all it gave us, dude? Get out of here. Trigger wave to the upside? We're literally about to make a trigger wave to the downside. Oh my goodness. That's probably consolidating. It's not making a lower low and it's not making a higher high. So we're in some sort of consolidation period. Man, you guys in here, I got 16 people in YouTube right now. Somebody get in the chat. Give me something to look at, man. I'm so boring when I'm looking at all just random stuff I have to pick and find. We'll jump over the 1 hour. Oh yeah. Consolidating, man. God, it's boring. Boring. Right now. Came down here, bounced off the local bottom. Like, none of this stuff is screaming. Like, when I trade, I like to look at solid signals. Like, I don't want to get into a trade where I'm like, it could roll over right here. It could, and then it could go into the upside. That's where you start getting in the position of getting wrecked. You don't really want to put yourself in that situation. Like the data is always living. It's like playing poker. When you get a good hand, you're like, yeah, I got a really good hand. Then you see the flop and you're like, well, that goes out the window. My good hand didn't work out right here. And that's kind of how trading is. We look at things and you might get dealt a bad hand and you might get dealt a good hand, but you kind of have to wait to see the forecast of what we got going on before we really get to know if it's something we should jump into. Momentum to the downside, man. Everything looks pretty down. Let's try to find something, dude. Let's try to find something the weekend that's looking pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna jump into Ethereum, and I'm looking for a tight trigger wave. So this could be considered a trigger wave. These are trigger waves. We want to try to find something that's like really tight that we want to really get into. If no one's getting the chart, I'm gonna start checking for a trade. Polygon. That was a trigger wave. Hold on, if that one plays out, that would be good. We thought it was going to break down. This doesn't look too bad. We're in a bullish pennant. Maybe optimism. Well, Polygon was looking pretty good. Optimism might be a way to go. Wow, look at this trend line that was drawn at some point coming down a bit tensor. It really breaks above it. We shoot up. We come right back down to the trend line. We break just below it, come back, bounce off it a couple times, come up, and we come. Dude, it's like ding. I don't know, man. It just looks like we're bouncing off this trend pattern pretty hard. The strength RSI pretty low. It is about to roll over. It doesn't have any bullish divergence. See, any of you guys own Altcoin? Be any big Altcoin holders out there? We'll have a double top right here on Solana. It comes down to the 21. Come on, Sol. We need you to keep moving, Solana. We want the whole market to be bullish right now. We're at $200.77 40. I use Heiken sheet candles, just the previous average. We're at 278 cents right now. Oh man, we want it to do better, guys. You know what's a coin I haven't looked at in a while? Let's check out the meme coins. You know, I was gonna scout out other coins. I also want to look at Crow. I want to look at Crow. I want to look at the meme coins. Crow pumped up. We have a higher high, or not a higher high. I take it back. We come down. We have a double bottom. We have a good run. We break above this resistance, which is probably like 30 cents. Come back up. We're at the 32 resistant levels. We get rejected off it. We get rejected off it. We trade sideways. Try again. Nope. Try again. Nope. And now we got rejected, almost making a double chop top pattern. And if you want to draw a pattern, you can draw this, and you can see a pattern within the pattern within the pattern within the pattern. In the pattern within the pattern within the pattern. Look at that, guys. It's literally like if you drew this out, you couldn't have made a better scenario. Like it's literally making the picture for you. Bounce, come up, bounce, come up, bounce. We're trying to break it. We're just kind of writing it right now. To me, it does look like we're probably going to be in a bearish pattern. Maybe right at the bottom of this pattern. Maybe. We have anchor wave. The bullish wave has not rolled over yet. We did get a green dot, though, in the 4 hour, which ended up playing out. We could have got gains off that trade. Money flow is still doing good. View options about to break down. Doji candle. It's on a trend reversal of our previous green trend. We're going to bounce off the 21. The price is actually at the 21, which is usually a magnet, which is pretty crazy that we haven't really collapsed more. I would have thought that we would have had 20 cents on the table. Interesting. The 12 hour still says it has gas. Is Crow going to break out again? The momentum wave still coming down. I wouldn't say that's open doors because it's not like a sharp decline like this is. That's a sharp drop off. This is not a sharp drop off. Maybe we're right here though. Maybe it's we're not doing too bad, and then we get the sharp drop off. We're not doing too bad, and then boom, we get the sharp green shop and drop off. It's a sharp shop drop off. The daily doesn't look too bad. It's really strong momentum wave right there. And we zoomed out too, and why like we bounced off these levels. It wasn't because of like a fluke. It was a legit reason. We jump over the weekly and you zoom out. We're literally touching the April 2021 levels. Nope, I lied. We're over here. What am I looking at? We're bouncing off of the March 2022 levels, the bottom of the peak. Is that 2021? What is this? What's going on here? November. So that's literally like the tail end of the last bull run. We're bouncing off those levels. Peaking right there. You can see a little green wick. Boom. Bang, 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 bang. You could even say July 2020 levels. Not so bad, man. And you know why? I figured out why the show is going so slow today. It's because of the holiday. Everybody's out camping, shopping, chilling. Let's take a look at SPX coin. SPX coin. Oh, that didn't pull back down to the 21 level like a mofo. SPX 6900, guys. Is this the good time to get in, or is this a bad time to get in? If you saw this chart, what's your opinion on it right now? Should we take a picture on this? Let's take a picture of this. We're going to put it in the Discord, and I want you guys to comment on this. Taking a picture right now. Make sure I don't unplug my camera on my phone. We're taking a picture of this chart. And we're going to put in the Discord and see what everybody's opinion is. Guys, if you aren't a part of the Discord, please hit up the description and find the Discord link and check it out. We're going to put in here. We're going to manage photos, add photo. Where's that? There it is. What's your guys' opinions on this chart? We dropped an opinion in there. We'll see what they say. All right, now let's zoom in. We have top, come down off the local support, come back up. We hit the local resistance, could not make a higher high. We come down to 113 level. What another resistance point. If we break this resistance, our next one will be at 84 cents, which is about 30-cent decline. On the daily, we have the money flow peaks right here. It will start leaving. This money flow starts leaving. The money flow starts leaving. It could be a sign of, let's see here. Peak comes down right here. Back up, coming down. Could be a sign of like us slowing down. So it's a future telling indicator. It speaks its mind, the future. Guys, we buy red, right? Buy red, hold green, or sell green. How do you guys feel, man? Do you think this is a screamishly bullish chart? Hand, head, hand, maybe a Jesus take the wheel, like, God help this chart! We need it to go! Type scenario. I hope so. I sure hope so, dude. I think I might need to change the music up. Maybe I'll tune it up louder. Jesus, take the wheel and help out the SPX chart. Momentum to the downside on the 1 hour. The 4 hour says the 21's coming down. We have momentum to go touch it again, though. If we want to touch it, we have a lower low. We have a lower low. Okay, we go here. We start off our first low. Boom, there's a lower low. Come down, lower low. Come down, lower low. You can say lower low, lower low, lower low. Rejection. We shoot up. But is it going to be a higher high? And nope, no higher high. Then we know coming down. There was a low consolidation. That was a low, but it wasn't a lower low. Come back up. We break the lower low. Boom. There it is. Lower low. Come back up. Rejection off the resistance. We knew we're coming down. Lower low. Come up. Come down to lower low. Now we're coming up again. Now, question is, are we going to make a lower low? We have a pattern of making lower lows. So I'm feeling like, yeah, we should probably make a lower low. The strength RSI are low. Strength's low. Stokes RSI are low. VWAP coming down. The money flows in the red. I don't trust this momentum wave. I'm just saying, I think we're coming down. And to answer your question earlier, Tao, I don't think XRP is in the. I don't think 240 is on the table yet. To be honest with you, I think that's too early to call. Take a look at Turbo. Another KOL call. I got sucked into it. Now I'm stuck in it. I wish I was holding my bonk right now, or Pepe. I wish I had half bonk and half Pepe. We're breaking out this triangle flag pattern. I really hope we break back into it. Come on, Harlem, we could do it. There's a death cross on the 12-hour. Make a bottom, make another bottom. Hopefully we get some sort of momentum coming in. Stokes RSI low. Strength's low, but it's curving up. VO's kind of coming up. We don't have any bullish divergence, don't have any bearish divergence. Oh, oof. That does not look very great, though. 2-day does not look very great. 3-day does not look very great. 5-day looks like it just got started. Now, let's say we're going to be bearish the first week of September for meme coins. 5 days, guys. 5 to 7 days we'll be bearish on those meme coins. Check out Pepe. Pepe, my friend, I hope you're out there. I know we tease you a lot. I mean, it's in the name. It's the troll name. We love to tease you. You love to tease us. It's okay. It's all love and love, not war. Take a look at Pepe chart. Pepe is probably in for a bounce up. At least touch the 21. Hopefully, this turns into trigger wave to that. We're not there yet. We look like a random bottom. Looks like a short-term pump, but long-term in the 4-hour, like we might have a pump in the next hour or so, just up a smidget, and then continue to the downside, smidget. 12-hour, hey, there you go. That's like the first good thing we've seen all day. We have a green dot on the 12-hour. Everything else has had green dots to the downside, or red dots to the downside. Sorry, misspoke. That's pretty bad. But this actually looked too bad. This looks like it could get a pump. So, which is kind of ironic because I think that's literally why I posted on a Discord. I'm like, guys, everything's saying we might get a short-term pump, mid-term dump, and long-term, short-term dump, mid-range, like 4 to 12-hour negative, and then daily to the 3-day. Oh, I'm confusing myself. I need to go back and read what I said. Ugh. It's just not looking good, man. Not looking good. That's interesting. 12-hour looks bullish, but the daily looks bearish. I might not have to use the DBSIs. Looks like we're about to, you know what we're about to do? We're probably about to make a head and shoulder pattern over here on the momentum where we curve down, we hit that, we bounce off it. We're doing this 12-hour. We look like we're gonna get a pump, and then the daily looks negative. So we might do that on something like that on the time frame window on the momentum wave. Yeah, we expand to the larger time frames. It does look bearish still, but 12-hour looks like it might be one of the best options to try to get some gains that we've seen so far today. Where's Fartcoin at, man? Nobody talks about Fartcoin anymore. Why is that? It used to be one of the hot ones. Fartcoin does look like it's such a gross chart, though. He looks like it has like a weird double top. Can't get a high. We're down at local resistance. We're probably about to get ready to bounce up to our next range of like $1.07, and that's would be really important because it's like a do or die moment. The daily does look like it wants to do some sort of pump, man. I will be worried though. I am nervous for any of the Fartcoin holders out there. I can't buy anything called Fartcoin. I just can't do it. Momentum trying to flip again. Action to the downside. Action to the downside again. 12-hour hasn't got there yet. The daily hasn't got there. Yeah, I'm bearish on Fartcoin. Where's Jerry the Turtle? That looks like it was doing pretty good. Oof. And on the daily, holy smokes. Didn't I see Jerry the Turtle, though, over on CoinMarketCap on a crypto bubble, and it actually looked like halfway decent? Oh, no, that was something else. That was that weird JRCD stablecoin. Well, I guess when we come over here and we'll take a look at bubbles real quick, at least, Turbo is not doing too bad. It's down 14% for the month. Red's only down 12, but it's been doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Whoosh, 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 without that pumping. Toshi's actually been doing the best at 11%. But then you got Mod Coin down 33%. Oh, frick. There were times, too, I wish I was in Mog instead of Turbo. Wow, we're right behind Mog. 350 to 270. Parachain. Zora's up. Zora's been coming down, too. Where's another one, guys? Deep Book, that's on Sui. 1 cent, dude. It was at 2 cents and went to 30. Like the frick, man. That's crazy. Next up the month. Next also doing better. Toshi. Hold on. What's this on top of? What type of point is this? Oh, is this? Came out in May. Yeah, we're doing better than Popcat too. Turbo is. Oh. What's bio? I don't know. Oh, I don't know, guys. Dash? That's still a thing? Let's look at Dash, guys, and CoinMarketCap. If you guys ever have any coins that you guys want to show me, I can take a look at. You know, that's how you find gems, guys. Sometimes you have to dig for them, dude. Get your hands dirty. Go find them gems. Dash is all-time high. Yeah, this is last cycle. Oh my gosh, dude. It closed at $1,642. Who was buying this at $1,642? It's $23 right now. What is that? Is that 99.9% drop? Or more? 100. A 10x from here would be $2,300. So this is literally 100x down from its all-time high. This was back in 2017, though. That's 2 bull runs ago. Holy cow! Is there still development happening on Dash? I'm just curious. Dude, I'm going to look into this today, guys. I'm really kind of curious if Dash is going to come back. I just don't know enough about it. I don't even know if there's any developers going on here. I really have no idea. Tell me, shill me. Oh, dude, I've got to change my screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I just looked and I got people in the chat. Kurdog, what's up, dude? Pith. And we got Axie. Is that Axie web got banger? Is that what I'm looking at? AXI? That's Axie, dude. I haven't looked at Axie in a long. I don't think I've ever pulled up Axie. I can't remember though. I'll pull it up. We'll take a look. Show me, man. I want to look at stuff. I want engagement. Yes, web got banger. Okay, I'll look it up. One condition. I want you to tell me when you what price you bought it at. You don't have to tell me the quantity. I just want to know. Bit refill partnership with Deepens. August 20th. Well, I guess they're still having some sort of partnerships going on. Dash Evolution surged August. I honestly, I need to learn more about this. I wonder if this could be a hidden gem. A hidden gem isn't, maybe it's something that's going to come back. You know, like XRP was 2017. You know, maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea. This was before I was in crypto. But I would love to figure out if it's something that will be of interest. Okay, we're going to jump into our people who are in the chat who are communicating. I love it. $5. Okay, you got it, dude. Pit, Kurdog. I'll check out Pith. Tell me what price you bought it at. I know I don't have Axie on here. I gotta pull it up. You're the first person that ever asked me about it. And make sure my keys are in the right spot. Axie. I never played the game. Did you ever play the game, Webb? I'm going to try to pull it off right here. It's actually, I'm really glad you hadn't pulled this up because this belongs to the gaming narrative. And you know what? To say the least, it looks like it's doing the best out of the gaming narratives. I'm going to pull it up. There goes one below Avalanche. Oop, there we go. Okay. I really don't have these in alphabetical order. Oh my goodness. What am I doing to myself? It's going to drive me nuts. I just now noticed that. Nope, it's not a nice of a game. Nope, it's not that nice of a game. I got Axie because the Vavo offering 50% staking on it. Huh. I never got it either or played the game. I kind of was interested in it, but people was like, it's not that great a game, but it pays so well. Huh? Okay, well, that's cool. I was kind of hoping that it would actually turn into something. Wow, this thing beat down. But though, that being said, in its fairness, everything in the game is beat down. I mean, look at AVAX. It's $23. It's all-time high, 150. Altcoin's not doing too bad. Wow, dude, this thing ripped during the bull run last time. Holy smokes. What was its all-time high again? Oh my gosh, $160, guys. That's how you know we're not in the parabolic phases yet. So we don't see this little tiny little boosh. Holy shnikes. Hey, you know, I'd rather buy it at $5 than $164. Another thing too, I want to look at real quick. Does it have a max supply, or have they been re-minting or they're dropping coins? 141 spots. It's not a bad spot to be. I'm sure they got a shizload of money. Yeah, I thought I could go up to $10 again easily. Oh, I think that's easily possible. Max, but there's no max supply. I'm trying to remember if token unlocks. So this game came out 2021. When it was released, there was a 150 million market cap. So it's still, what's the market cap right now? Oh, 150. So we're a little more than double. Token supply was 64 million. So we have 160 million right now. So it's almost 3x its supply of tokens. So for it to hit an all-time high at a 3x supply, it needs to go to what? I'm brain farting on this. 3 times higher for it to hit a new all-time high. So it needs to get to for this to hit an all-time high. It was 164, 168. Like $50, $55 would be an all-time high per a token for this to hit a new market cap high. All right. Whoa, what did I just do? What did I just do? It didn't want me to look at that. That's rude. Go back, man. Really? One more thing I wanted to look at on it. And then I'm going to go to chart it. Where are you at? There it is. So this is something that's kind of interesting to think about, okay? Top 10 wallets hold 91.76% of the supply. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know how they broke it up, you know. Wow, 29 staking rewards. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, that's probably one wallet. Probably is one of those. It has to be play to earn. That's probably another wallet. So I guess it's not as bad if you break it down like that. Okay. Oh, dude, you know what I totally forgot to look at today is the liquidations. Well, yeah, you know, it might not be as bad, but dude, that's a lot. I've never seen it that high. 10 wallets, 10 people have that much power. You have a Hayden Davis somewhere out there that wants to run a project. There you go. All right, Axie Infinity. Let's jump into it. short term, we're probably doing more of this little consolidations. I mean, the red dot momentum's coming down, VWAP's coming down, strength's coming down, Stokes and RSI are coming down on the daily. The 21 starting, it was like a free fall. It's since this last couple, this candle right here, not this candle, but this candle, the free fall has been slightly lowering. And if you're watching it right now, the momentum is picking up. Here's a bottom. It go a little higher. It's a little higher right now. We almost have a triple bottom right here. This could be a bottom. This right here, this range right here could have been the bottom. 12-hour is still like in that sideways action. And could trigger wave. You know when Axie is going to pump is when AVAX is going to pump. Because AVAX seems to be the dominator of this market. And I've been closely watching AVAX. And when you compare charts to it, a lot of the gaming coins, they look very similar. Walking my wolf, waiting for Cardano to 10x, SEC to 50x, and Hosky to 100x. Dude, if Hosky 100x's, I hope you become a millionaire, because that would be absolutely amazing. I used to have such a fat snack bag, dude, back when I held like, I was on track to hold 100,000 Cardano at one point. I was like, that's my goal. And I don't hold any right now. Live and learn. Live and learn. It's okay. I wanted to buy Stellar. I was able to buy Stellar before the market pumps. I could buy anything, I could move money around, but I have to do it smartly. All right, we were looking at comparing charts. So, I mean, you can kind of see some of the similarities between Axie. Like, look at Axie and look at Beam. Dude, I got crushed on Beam, bro. I got crushed. See how they're similar? Now, here's Beam, and there's desync. I don't know if that really counts. Here's a mutable X, but look at mutable X. We'll jump up to Axie. Super actually looks pretty bad compared to everything else. I got crushed on Super too. Sandbox and Axie look similar too. Here's Gala. Here's Axie. Here's Gala. If I swapped in between these and didn't tell you I was swapping, you wouldn't be able to tell. Sandbox actually looks like it's had more money flow in and out of it than Axie. But I think, well, I don't know. Which is the bigger market cap, Sandbox or Axie Infinity? Does anybody know that? Here's Gala. Here's Axie. Here's one. Here's Axie. Here's Engine. Engine's all broken up though. Okay, Dog. Okay, sorry, Dog. I got so distracted on Axie. I feel so bad, man. I'm sorry, dude. There was like so much I wanted to learn about that. Okay, I'm not forgot about you, Dog. I'm looking in there right now. I apologize. If sometimes if I get carried away, you have to like yell at me. Like, hey, I told you. Okay, where's Pith? Pithinator. Pith. Peanut. Pop. Where's Pith? I have it saved someplace in here. Is it higher? I haven't figured out how I want to rearrange all this stuff. There's Pith. I have it next to Chainlink. That's pretty good. Pith in the 1 hour has been super hot. To me, it does look like it's in for some sort of correction. 12-hour momentum's coming down. VWAP's been coming down. Money flow is okay on the 12-hour, shrinking it down to the 4-hour. 4-hour has been coming down in a very nice trend down pattern. Very predictable, very nice. Look at wick. You can really follow it. We're about to come down a little bit more to the 21. We actually might bounce off the 21, come back up to the 20-cent range. Look at the momentum wave. It's slowly just been falling down nice and steady. If we could fall nice and steady down to the 0 line and get a green dot, that would be super bullish. And this almost looks like we bottomed. We've gone really close. This could be a bottom. And what I mean by that, look, it's touching the peak of the local resistance. Oh, support. I always get those two mixed up. You do what I mean and not what I say. Money flow has been coming down though. We're dang near the zero line though. VWAP's kind of coming up. We have signs this could be a bottom. Usually I like to get like a double green dot, almost like over here, 1 dot, 2 dot. The second one's the one that played out. We start moving up. You guys can barely see that, but I can see that just fine. 9 cents. LOL, smash that like T-Square. Hey, what's up? What's up, John 316? 2AA2. You graced us again, dude. Welcome in. ALU. I'll totally look at ALU, bro. What price did you buy ALU at? You tell me, I'll pull it up. You good? I build agents off Sandbox. Do you really? That's sick, man. How do you do that? What is an agent? Can you give me a definition? I mean, I could go look it up, but I think agents is a bot, but I actually don't know. Will Liberty Finance? Yes, I'll look at that too. Pith got a deal with Will Liberty Finance. Deal? Pith got a deal? Is that what you meant to say? Cracking me up. Sure, dog. Okay. Where are we at? We did make a death cross right here on Pith, so it could be in for a retest to go lower. But it does say that we could have a bottom. Clearly, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. I mean, I don't know how else you can draw this without saying something's about to happen. I mean, that sucker's about as tight as you can make it, man. That sucker's tight. Stokes RSI low strength is coming in. You know, Pith could make a move to the upside again. This could be a bigger uptrend. This is interesting. This is how we work together, guys. If you haven't joined us already in the Discord, do it, man, so we can find gems like this together. VWAP is breaking up. As long as it might break up and make a hump like this, but we're so close to this tail, man. We might end up being able to bust through it. Strength shooting up. Stokes RSI good. Green dot good. Hey, you know what? This is where you have to take your shots, man. I would long this. I would personally put a long in on this, and my reasoning behind it is it's not the risk versus reward is very good. Like, you could put a stop loss. I can't tell you, but not financial advice, right? But I could put a stop loss in this little local area, right? Maybe like right here, and then you take profits are going to be way up over here. Like, you can't even see them on the screen. You have to scroll up. I mean, you can have a take profit over at 26 cents. So now you're like, you have a stop loss. You're only risking like 2 cents, and the gain is 6 cents. Like, that's really good. What? You have 100x long? On what? What do you have 100x long on? That's absolutely insane. You don't think crypto's volatile already? Wow, dude. If I had stones like you, I'd have 100 kids. That is crazy. 100x long on Will Liberty or Pith? 100x long on Pith right now, dude. That is wild. Dude, I hope you make so much money, and I hope you are just blessed out of your socks. That's so crazy. That's wild, dude. Don't get liquidated, okay? But we are, this range is very possible, okay? It's risk versus reward. Maybe you're not risking your whole bag, and therefore 100x, you're totally cool with it. Okay, I get that. You have no kids, LOL. That's okay, John. We're all brothers, right? And sisters in the Lord. Do you want to have kids with your brothers and sisters? You don't have any ALU, but a 4-hour maybe cup and handle. Okay, let's go take a look at it. We'll take a look at it, and then we're going to jump into Will Liberty, and then Zebek. Okay. ALU USDT. I'm pulling up a MEXC. I do like MEXC. That's why I use it the most. Yes, please pray for me. I'll pray for you, John. Hey, you know what? Maybe you'll make a gajillion dollars this bull market, and you can meet a very nice woman in like the Philippines or Canada or wherever, and you take care of them. You make lots of kids. You know, it's funny. I used to have this coworker, John. Maybe it's not funny actually, but maybe it is. I have this coworker. He just retired this year. And he actually married a woman from the Philippines. Super sweet gal. And they have like a 5-year-old daughter together. I think he's like in his 50s or 60s. And they absolutely love each other, man. So, she likes being taken care of. And now he's home, so he's retired. He's around all the time. ALU, you said check out the 4-hour. The 1 hour is still going. It is getting a little spent, but it's still going. The 21 is coming up. That's pretty good. This is one of the better coins that we've actually looked at. Arc Loot. Where did you find this coin, 2AA2? You look like you're probably like a me, man. You like to sit at the computer and just hunt, man. You're a hunter. You do right, man. You do right. You got the anchor trigger wave. Open doors on the 4-hour to the upside. Open doors. We made a golden cross right here on the 4-hour. The bulls have been 16, 17, 12. So the bulls have slight loss control, but that's like open doors trigger wave. It does look really good. Oh, John, I think 316. I think I've never had one, but I think there's a chance that I might have like a kidney stone or something, dude. Because I've been having this back pain. Like I feel like my whole body's been hurting this week. Is this what happens when you get in your 30s? Like all last week, dude. It was like the last 2 weeks probably. It was like my front rib was like killing me. Like what the hell? And now it's like my back. I'm like, gosh, I can't breathe. It's taking the air out of me. Like what the hell? Taking the air out of me. So if you think of me today, man, pray for my freaking left back, between the hips and my lower left rib. Frick, dude. I've never had a kidney thing ever, but this one feels like it sucks. We do have a green dot also on the 12-hour. I think you're right, ALU. I think you're right, guys. I think ALU is making a call. I am in agreement. This also looks like a good trade to me. If this green dot confirms, which we'll know in about 2.5 hours, VWAP breaking up. This could be a mover, man. It could be a mover. I'm giving you street cred too, AA. I'm giving you some street cred. Break up. I don't know what this is. What is the market cap of this 2AA Arc Loot? I mean, we came over, we touched the 21, we broke up. I mean, there's a chance we come back down to on the 15-minute and 20, touch and bounce off. And there's some sort of crazy finicky stuff. Look at that wick. But dude, this does look like a good chart. I'm not gonna lie. Going to pain is a typical kidney stone. Well, I don't have any groin pain, so that's good to know. I don't know what it is then. I'm hoping it's just a muscle strain, dude. That's all I'm hoping. I'm a garbage man. I lift sometimes very heavy stuff, but it's all automatic. But I have no idea. But I just know that I'm like, dude, I freaking hurt, dude. I hurt bad. I'm sorry, John. You are lonely. I am sorry. I will be praying for you. I will be praying. What was I going to look up, guys? We Will Liberty. Will Liberty's next. I'll be on my mission to help you find a lovely woman. Zebek. We have Will Liberty and then Zebek. Okay. Will Liberty again. Guys, does anybody know if this is their actual official coin? I have not taken a look yet. Will Liberty 5. Because if it is, I think I would be interested in picking some up as a support. Whoa! Yeah, stretch that back muscle, whatever it is. Did I ever add it? It is on more exchanges. This actually might be their actual coin. Oh, it is right down here. I did add it. I should put it with the W's. Well, Moonwell. That was another shell. Freaking KOLs. Oh, I got a good coin I found for you guys. Really? Where'd you find it at? Discord? What? No, I got rejected off the 1 hour. We were talking about this a couple nights ago. Where were we at? We were right here. We had a green dot to the upside, so it could break out. We didn't end up breaking out. We made a lower low or a lower high. Boom, we knew we were coming down. We had like a weird double bottom. We bounced up to the 21. We get rejected. Did not confirm another higher high. Boom, we rejected. We come back down to its next support level. We have a double green dot, big green dot, little green dot, marking this as a bottom. And guys, this is something I really want to know is like, is my charts too small? Because I've been trying to figure out if there's a way for you guys, for me to expand it so you guys could also see it. It was a blast last run. I bet it was. I'm scrolling back down. Lauren, we're going to Zebek. Okay, then we got Zebek after this. Stokes RSI low on Will Liberty. When we haven't confirmed a higher high yet. Hopefully we can get above. We need to get, Will Liberty needs to at least get to this zone, 29.70. We could bounce off, like, I don't even know. I would say we probably need to break. We need to move, man. This needs to move, or I was going to say it's probably going to retest. We do have a trigger wave on the 4 hour right here. This could break out. This could be setting up. We could have been in the uptrend. We have a breakout. We bounce off this local resistance, and now we're breaking out. We'll probably end up moving back up to the, like, well, we're at 29-cent level, and we're going to decide if we're going to break up and make a higher high, or if we're going to come back down. So this could be good, guys. This could be good. Even look at the trend, my friend, until it's not. We're in an uptrend. We're just retesting doji candle. We've turned reversal of the previous trend. There's not a lot of data go on here. I think we are possibly setting up for another move. Trigger wave, green dot, confirms in 2 hours and 47 minutes. Soak an Epstein salt, bro, in a bath, my bro. Okay, I will. Epstein salt. I think I said Epstein. I want to soak in some Epstein salt, guys. Does that sound weird? Sounds pretty weird to me. I think this also looks pretty good. Will Liberty. All right, then we have Zebek. Zebek protocol. John, aren't you glad you took some profits on Crow? Are you gonna put them back in? Wow, dude, I didn't realize how being down this last week Zebek was. What the hell? I mean, what the heck, dude? It's like been on a free fall the last 4 days. It's making a death cross, John. I mean, it's not confirmed yet, but I think it's going to break down. And I think we're probably going to test these lower patterns again, like how we did over here. I think that because also, like, Bitcoin and ETH aren't looking super great. Market cap on ALU is 59 million. It's not bad. It's pretty small still, but it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. We are in this local, this zone right here. Support. If this zone fails, we'll drop them back down to 31 cents, John. And then we can come back down to 26 cents. And we have not been, I don't think it's done. Low liquidity weekend, dude. The 2 days super nasty. Is super nasty. Trigger wave to the downside, VWAP to the downside, money flows coming down. I think there's more downside in the works, John. Magnesium is in salt and it relaxes the muscle. Okay. Do you think it's a muscle then? Like, I was been thinking about it, like, I don't know what the hell I could have thrown. Like, I feel like I haven't really thrown a whole lot, but I know. So it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, 2 days ago. I felt fine. And I took some ivermectin. And then I went to work and I came home and I was like, dude, what the hell is with my back, dude? I felt fine when I woke up that day, but I don't remember lifting anything. That would have been Wednesday. Yeah, I don't remember, man, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to break out of this triangle, John. I think we are probably going to come down lower, though. The weekly time frame says we had a red dot. Red dots are just bad things, man. They are on the weekly. Yeah, it's probably coming down lower. We'll probably come down and touch this 21. So we're probably in the range of 35 cents. Yeah, I don't think you're in profit. You might still be. I think you're about break even, John. What you could also do, if you don't want to do anything, you could sell 10% of your bag and then try to scoop up more down here. and then try to get it bigger. Because, you know, I think Zebek's going to be a good protocol. Or you can just be able to hold it for the ride. I found hold it for the ride. I have like a month where I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. And then the rest, like I have a week after that. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Hey, I just noticed that we picked up 2 more subscribers. We went from 411, so we're at 412 and 413. Guys, we've been growing so much. You should see our analytics right now. It is going out of this world, John. You have been speaking blessings over us, and we have been receiving them. I sold 200K at 50 cents. They didn't go to 50 cents. It was at 38. I sold 200 Crow at 50 cents and have that ready for the bear market to put into BTC. But I have a big bag of Crow for when it hits $2 a cycle. I am just holding Zebek for the ride. I have 1 million of that. I think Crow is going to go to $2, dude. I wasn't sure about it before, but after that major announcement, I think it will. And you know, that whole ride wasn't even the institutions buying. That was just retail. Just because it doesn't go to the groin doesn't mean not stone or something. That's just typical pain distribution. Keep well hydrated and go see a doctor if it doesn't start to get better in a few days. Hey, thanks, man. It's been a few days. If it doesn't get better by Monday, if it gets worse, we have a walking clinic I could go to. I'll go do that. But I'll give it till Monday, and if I'm not feeling a little better by Monday, I'll probably go to a walking clinic. I just hate going to the doctors. I sold at 50 cents Canadian. Oh, dude, that's weird. You know, I never really thought about that. You should. I want to see. Send me a screenshot of how of your coin, not your coins, but like your top 10. I want to see the price differences. That really has me intrigued. Yes, I gotta go over here, guys. You know, it's my favorite part of the show. I do have to share it with you because it is the second best way you can support the channel next to liking and subscribing. We have BitFi, guys. They partnered up with us. They have been really good. We work with Alex over there. He's our top agent for, it's not affiliate, but like, I don't know, reaching out to people. I can't remember the exact term that they use, but no KYC, no VPN, super easy to use, super simple to set up. Guys, if you're new to trading and you don't know what you're doing, you can deposit $100 and they give you a $60 bonus for the very beginning people who are interested in it. You get 60% of your money in trading volume, so really 160. If you're a little bit more intermediate, you can deposit $500 and get a $100 bonus. And if you're skilled, you can deposit $1,000 and get a $200 bonus. And if you're extreme skilled and you're like, dude, this is easy, take money, walk, I've been doing this forever, you can deposit $5,000, get a $1,000 bonus in volume, so that's $6,000. If you don't have that type of money, you can deposit your $5,000, get that $1,000 bonus, and then stick your $5,000 wherever you found it, and just start trading with your $1,000. We get a new link for their whatever event they're running that month. This one ends September 12th, which is in 12 days, guys. And if you sign up today, we are in our Discord trading signals that pop up, and we can cater them to whatever top coins that you guys are interested in trading, and you can literally get signals and it gives you an entry point. It gives you take profit 1, 2, and 3 and a stop loss right then and there to set up, so that way you can watch the trade. And if you're new to trading, you get that too for the $100 bonus, and you can usually use that signals and look at the top ROI traders are doing and be able to be like, oh, okay, this is what they see. And then you can start building your own TA off of the work of the top ROI traders, guys. So if you're interested in trading, please head on over to the description and check us out. Use our link. You have VIP level access too if you do, which saves you 20% on your trading fees. Guys, please don't get liquidated. And we can't give you financial advice, but if you're in the Discord and you want help, we can point out, well, take a look at this scenario, take a look at this scenario, this is what we think of this. And you don't just get me and Trent's thing, you'll get other people in there giving you other communication and advice. So, hey, it's great, guys. We're here for the community. The community is here for us. We're all building a thing. We're all going on this venture together. So, hey, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Be careful. Don't get liquidated. Boom, when we go back into the charts. We are back in, guys. You know, I actually really like talking about. Oh, I forgot to wait. Why is it not sharing? Weird. It's lagging on my over here. I really want to help people make money too, man. I really don't want to see people get liquidated. I don't want to see people lose money, dude. I've been in there. I was in there all bear market. In fact, when I first got into crypto, for like the first couple of years, nobody was there for me. No one knew how to help me. I actually spent $50,000 on my credit cards and bought NFTs. That's how smart I was. But in doing so, I made some of the best friends I could have met in crypto. It got me so well connected in this space. And yeah, it was a financial nightmare, which I have resolved, guys. And I did not have to go into bankruptcy to resolve it. I had other means, and I'm doing quite well now. But I don't really regret it because I've learned so much from that adventure. You know, life's an adventure, man. You just got to roll with it. You just got to go, man. Just have fun. Do you think? I just sent you an email screenshot. Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it, dude. That is super interesting. I'm super looking forward to seeing that. How long have we been running for? An hour and 20 minutes, guys, on a Saturday, on a Labor Day weekend, and we got 2 subscribers. You guys are so nice to us. You guys, I bless you, every one of you guys. But take a look at Zora. You know, we got shielded back on this candle, and they were like, "This is the best thing since sliced bread." And I was like, "Dude, it looks like a double red dot, double topping, bearish divergence." I said, I'm not interested in buying it right now, but the project itself is cool. Came down, we made a trigger wave. We shot up. That would have been a good time to take some money. Then we got bearish divergence from this wick to that wick, that wick to that wick. We knew we were coming down. We came down, we came back up, made a higher low. Oh, no, wait. A lower high. We made a lower high. So we have the high, and it's lower than this one. So we knew we were coming back down. And now we made a lower low, guys. If I had to read this chart, this doji candle is going to say we're going to pump up to this range right here, maybe the 21. And then with this lagging death cross, I'm willing to bet we'll probably come back down to this range at 58 cents for Zora the Explorer. So if you guys are interested in getting in Zora, I would be looking down in this range. And if it falls out of this range, I'd be looking to even a lower range, to down over here. 1 second, guys. Hey guys, I was back. I was talking to my oldest son. Yeah, he's oldest, man. It's so weird to be able to talk to my kids. I don't know why. It's just something I never thought would ever happen. John, I never thought I was going to get married, and then I take it back. I was dating this girl for 5 years, and she broke up with me. My whole life was over. And then 6 months later, I met my wife on Tinder, and we got married 4 weeks later. It might have been like 3.5 weeks later, we got married. And we've been together for 8 years, but then she got pregnant like 6 months after that. So within this time span of like 7 months, I met my wife and she got pregnant. So sometimes you can get married so quick. My birthday is Wednesday. You know, Trent's birthday was it Wednesday too? It was Wednesday last week. Myro. Jump into the troll coin. Troll coin's been retesting, guys. We've said this level is coming down this level. People doubted me. Over here, they were like, "You are crazy," and then it was right here, and they're like, "You're so nuts! It's never going back down to that level." And I'm like, I think it is, guys. I think it is. And boom, there we go. And people were like, "Hey, it's not going down there at this candle. It's bouncing off. It's going to hold." I'm like, "No, look at the 21. It's rolling, guys. It is rolling hard. See, I'm rolling. You hate it." I can tell you right now. What I can see happening. This is going to come down to this range. We're going to hit 9 cents, 8 cents ish. Maybe we'll do like Bitcoin did and hit just barely the 7s because it did a total fake out. And then we're going to shoot up to about this range right here. And the 21 is going to come down. We're going to go like this. We'll shoot up. We'll touch the 21. We kiss, reject it, and boom. And we break through. And then it's off to the races again. That is what's going to happen to Trollcoin. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are awesome. We'll be back tomorrow for the weekly close. You guys have a great night. We'll be back. Thank you so much, and each and every single one of you that showed up. Later. Bless you, John.